Are you familiar with the saying, do the work? Are you doing the work? And as it relates to speaking success, what does doing the work actually mean? I'm going to break this down to you because I have a couple of interpretations about what this saying actually applies to. When most people think of doing the work, they think about doing the tangible application. So actually writing the speech, editing it, practicing it, and essentially going through the actual physical experience of doing the work. And this actually drives a lot of procrastination. And in my opinion, it also drives this extreme statistic of 75% of the population who fears public speaking, because doing the work also kind of creates this whole cascade of fear of like, okay, now I really understand that I'm not prepared for this situation. You know why you're not prepared for it? Because you're only focusing on a small aspect of the presentation experience, and that is creating the words and the message that you intend to share. There is a passive activity, application of doing the work through visualization and being able to pinpoint every single detail and nuance of your presentation. A lot of performers do this where they visualize their success for days and weeks before they even get up on stage to perform. So a quick case study about a client who I just recently finished working with. This individual spoke in front of a massive crowd of individuals at a global conference, and we got to the rehearsal. He said, I'm not prepared. And I reminded him, we're here to fine tune a few little parts of the language. We have already practiced and identified every single detail for the last 4 weeks. He was ready and he was prepared. But again, this is an example of an individual who had done extensive work to get up and, really perform at his optimal best. But whenever he sat down to look at the actual language, he was like, I'm not prepared to do this. So we need to really align ourselves with the idea that this is an entire speaking performance and that the words and the message that you're sharing are just one small part. You have to identify every single detail and nuance of your presentation so that you too can perform at your optimal best.